What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Madden NFL 21 franchise for the Las Vegas Raiders here on Pastors Game 2. Excited that you decided to check us out. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell. Make sure you stay in to know about everything that's happening on the channel. We are on our road to 1,000 likes, and we would like for you to be a part of our journey. So go ahead and do that. And so we are heading into week 15 of our second season here, and this week we are up against the San Diego Chargers, who always gives us a hard time. They beat us earlier this season. The secondary is tough, and our rookie quarterback is up and down this season. So with no further ado, let's get this thing started. Flo Joe, kick the music. Yo, Raider Nation, we're back at it one more again in the home stadium at Allegiant Stadium, ready to take it to the Los Angeles Chargers. I think I might have said San Diego. If I say San Diego, then you just gotta forgive me. I'm so used to saying San Diego Chargers. I don't even like the idea of it. It was Los Angeles Raiders, and then it was anyway. I'm all mixed up. So if I say San Diego, you know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna apologize, but I am going to try to get it right. Justin Herbert comes in having a pretty good season. 3,452 yards, 24 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. That's a good touchdown to interception ratio. They have a quarterback on their hands, and we'll see what the Chargers do with that. The Raiders come in and start the game on defense, and we've been starting the game pretty good on defense. So let's see what happens here. Get a ball to Austin Ekeler, who is brought down by number 34, Jackson. The strong safety comes up and makes the play. Jackson is quickly becoming a favorite on this Raider team after having joined the team mid-season. Has a pass over the middle by Justin Herbert, who does not connect. There's no one home on that pass. 3rd down and 12, and that is a screen to Austin Ekeler, who, that's right at the line. Demarius Randall shows up, and does he get him? Yes, he does get the first down. And you can see Josh Jacobs is on the sideline. Josh Jacobs, who was injured a little bit in the last game, kind of has Raider Nation a little worried about his stability or his health. Is he going to be able to withstand the postseason? Littleton goes up and brings down the receiver, who gets the end around pass, and that's a pass that's incomplete over the middle. And so 3rd and 6 by the Raiders, trying to get the Chargers off of the field and give the offense a chance, and that is a sack. Jeff Heath shows up. That's his 5th sack of the season. We haven't said Heath's name nearly as much as we were saying it last year, but we did move him to sort of the backup middle linebacker. It's kind of a weird thing. It feels like he's got demoted, but he was the backup strong safety anyway. And he ended up on the line on some of the plays. And anyway, we like Heath, and we hope that maybe we can get some more from him, but we'll see what happens. So that's a punt, and so Clifton Saban comes on. Not quite as good numbers as his counterpart in this game, but a decent outing for a rookie. His touchdown to interception ratio is not 1-to-1, and so that's good. And Bosa there takes down Josh Jacobs, keeps him from running to the outside. He probably should have stayed on the inside on that play, lost 2 yards on that. But Saban has been up and down, man. We can see the potential in Heathcliff as we taken to calling him, and that's a pass deep. Oh, and that ball is dropped by Henry Ruggs. 3rd and 12. We can see the potential in Saban, and so we're excited about the future, but he's not there yet. And so we've got to, and proof is in the pudding. There is an interception. You just can't throw those passes against this Charger secondary. They are just way too opportunistic, and that is a pick 6 and could be a sign of troublesome things to come. The Chargers take the early lead 7-0. Saban, who has again had his ups and downs, makes a tough read and causes the interception and gives up the first score. Josh Jacobs gets the ball. We'll see if this is going to be a game where Jacobs gets more carries, 13 carries for 70 yards. It's been proven statistically that if you give Josh Jacobs, 16, 17 runs, that he'll get over 100 yards. And but we just haven't seen that. So here we are, 3rd and 7, and looking to see what we have here, and nothing. And Saban takes it. There's a lot of green in front of him. Is he going to slide? He finally slides. He finally learns how to slide. Good job, Brooke. Good job, Brooke. We need you. We need you on the field. So you got to slide first, my friend. I'm glad you listened. That's a play action pass. And that's over to Henry Ruggs, who catches it but is taken down. And that's a 2nd and 8. Just a 2-yard gain on that pass. Saban again looking for Henry Ruggs, who does catch it, gets the first down and some. And that'll put him on the 31-yard line, just with a new set of downs, 1st and 10. Josh Jacobs with the run has a nice block, another nice block. Oh, and that's a bad block by, you could see that play. Bad block by number 89, Brian Edwards. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see 89 with the push in the back. That is one of the few times that call, actually, you could see it happening. And Brian Edwards, why'd you do that, man? Why'd you do it? That's a nice pass over the middle to Henry Ruggs once again, and Saban's looking pretty sharp minus the interception. Well, we can't say he's looking sharp. He's had the interception. So, but we are moving the ball down the field, 2nd and 6 with 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. This looks like a pass play, and they find Henry Ruggs over the middle, who does come and gets the ball, which you do want them to do, but he didn't have to. He probably would have got the touchdown if he would just stay where he was. And that's the end of the first quarter with the Raiders in scoring position with the 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. This has got to be a run, doesn't it? That's Josh Jacobs up the middle. No, he doesn't get in. And Neil Harris, I believe that's Neil Harris, whoever number 33 is, comes up and makes the play on Jacobs. We'll try to run it in a second time, and he sees nothing but white shirts, no good blocks. Now remember, we're down one of our top linemen, and so we don't have the beef up front that we would normally have, but it doesn't matter. Jacobs is able to get into the end zone and get the score, and that's going to tie the game up 7-7 after the Raiders give the ball to Jacobs 3 times to finally get him into the end zone. And so Hebert is back out. Is it Herbert? The Charger quarterback is back out, and he finds his target, number 87, on the right-hand side for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 in this game, and that's Austin Eckler up the middle, finds some room, is able to get the first down, and that is a 1st and 10 for the San Diego Chargers. Austin Eckler, the last time we played, was not much of a factor on the ground. He did get a lot of catches, and there was a lot of this short passes, kind of what we're seeing right now. And but we'll see. Maybe Austin Eckler looks like he's running a little bit better in this game against the Raiders as we get to the end of the season. The Vegas Raiders are looking to seal if they can win this game, and that's an injury to Littleton. We hope that's not a long-term injury. We need Littleton. He's a big piece of our defensive puzzle. 30 inches, and Eckler gets up the middle very easily and gets the first down, probably about a 10-yard run on that play. But if we win this game, I believe we will be in the playoffs. It's a potential, if everything falls correctly, that this could be the game that would put us in the playoffs. And that's a nice open field tackle by Randall, who, if he shook out of his shoes, that's a touchdown. Way to get it done, my friend. Way to get it done. Although that's a first down. Yeah, so this could be a playoff clinching game right here for the Raiders. Again, it's come down to these last couple of weeks, because the Chargers, or not the Chargers. Oh, and that's a touchdown. Number 27 didn't even try to go for the ball. That could have been an interception the way that ball hung in the air, but nonetheless, Mike Williams gets the touchdown with the going up high in the air to get the ball out of the air. I don't know what happened there with you, Mullen. You just didn't jump. Didn't jump. Just looked at the play, saw it, and let him catch it. It's crazy. 14-7, the Chargers, and the Raiders have the ball. Yeah, but as I was saying, man, we need this game to clinch the playoffs, I believe, or it's going to come down to next week. We'll see how it all goes out. If we win this game and the Chiefs lose, I believe we are in the playoffs. If not, then then the playoffs is undetermined. Saban finds he doesn't find his tackle, his target, and that's Bryan Edwards with the drop on that play. I believe he should have been able to catch that one. So they go back to Jacobs, who's done pretty well. Jacob turns the corner, tries to smash the dude, but is not able to get through both of them, but does get the first down. That's a 1st and 10. Jacobs has 22 yards on 8 carries, and that's a 2-minute warning. 14-7 going into halftime. Just about a couple minutes to go. The Raiders have the ball and are threatening. Well, maybe threatening. It's 1st and 10, so that's a pass over the middle. Hunter Renfrow gets the catch. 2nd and 2. That's an 8-yard gain on that play. The Raiders have plenty of time to get down into scoring range. Could be thinking touchdown here. That's a nice pass, but it was dropped by Josh Jacobs. 3rd and 2, and you got to be thinking that you could run this ball. The Raiders have 3 timeouts. They choose not to run it, and they pass over the middle to Bryan Edwards, who is not able to get the catch. So now it's 4th and 2, and the Raiders are deciding to go for it on the 40-yard line here. It's too far for the kick, and that's a big run by Josh Jacobs up the middle to get the first down and to keep the ball in the possession of the Raiders. Josh Jacobs, again, who's had an understated role in a sense in this game. It's hard to say that when he leads the league in rushing yards, but he hasn't been the focus, but he's been so cool about it. We haven't heard a peep out of him being disgruntled concerning his carries and his targets, mostly because the team's winning, and I guess the winning cures all ills, I guess. 40 seconds left in this first half. They pass it, and Henry Ruggs gets behind this guy, and that's a touchdown by Henry Ruggs, who gets the catch at the back of the field, beats the corner. I don't know who they had up against him, but Henry Ruggs burns him, is wide open, and Saban is able to get the ball to him in the back of the end zone for the touchdown at the end of the first half. That's going to tie the game 14-14 and take us into the second half, or at least it should. It's about 36 seconds left in the first half, and the Chargers and the Raiders are going back and forth here as they like two heavyweights. I don't know what it is about this game, man, but the Chargers just, again, give the Raiders some fits. Got a play there where the defender didn't move at all. He's just standing still. Don't know what that's about. That's the second time we've seen that this season. I'm not sure why the defender isn't moving at all. That's a pass over the middle. Now, who is number 87? They've hit him like 3 or 4 times. Lazard? Is that who that is? Is he a tight end? I believe he's a tight end. They hit the tight end over the middle, over the crossing routes over the middle consistently. But we'll give them that at the end of the first half. Ooh, and that's that's Keenan Allen, who gets the catch and run. And so 1st and 10, 18 seconds left. The Chargers, with one timeout, they find Keenan Allen again. They use a timeout, and so they're out of timeouts with 14 seconds left on the 41-yard line. I'm sure they want to score. Let's see what happens. They're probably going to go deep. No, they don't. They push to the outline, to the sideline, and that's a tackle by Joyner, and that's going to be the end of the first half for the Chargers. The score is 14-14 with a pretty good game right here. These two guys, mano a mano, looking at those stats, they look pretty similar to each other, and this is going to be, I think this is going to be a fun game. Broncos and the Bengals go at it. The Broncos, who are out of this playoff hunt, losing to the Bengals. Both teams are playing just for pride. Colin Kaepernick has not proven to be what they wanted him to be in Denver. Garoppolo and the Bears, these two teams, I believe, are fighting for a playoff positioning. That's going to be a big game. San Francisco's winning that one. And the Chiefs lose against the Jaguars in an upset. 5-9 Jaguars beat the 9-5 Kansas City Chiefs, which pretty much means that if we win this game, I think that means that we are in the playoffs. Antoine Cumberland brings the ball out and does not get where they didn't kick it into the end zone, so gets to the 23-yard line. Jacobs to start the second half with the ball run to the right, and he gets met by the defender after a 1-yard pickup. So let's talk a little bit Las Vegas Raider locker room talk. What is the buzz going on the team? Well, mostly everybody's staying focused, trying to get into the playoffs. You know, Josh Jacobs was in the news a lot and in the press a lot to deal with that injury that we saw in the last game. Came back into the game, but he didn't look quite the same as he has looked. You can see here, even in this game, he's not getting the type of running that he would normally get. That's a fumble on the screen there. And so everybody's a little worried about Josh Jacobs. Is he going to be ready for the playoffs? John Gruden has already mentioned that he doesn't see any problem with that. And that's a pass to Brian Edwards. A nice pass. Drops it in over the shoulder. Beautiful pass, and Saban is starting to get a lot more accurate with these medium to deep passes. Look at that. That's nice. Another beat. Brian Edwards beats the guy for a 34-yard catch. Again, this is one of the best secondaries that we go against. Bosa sets the edge well and gets the second tackle for loss there, as Josh Jacobs loses a yard on that play. But yeah, so everybody's a little worried about Josh Jacobs, and it's a significant concern. It's a significant concern because we really don't have a good backup. We have the rookie Antoine Cumberland, but he's not. He's unproven for sure. Hunter Renfrow drops the ball there. And so it's 4th and 11, and the Raiders have to punt this ball. A decent drive that ends on a punt, mostly because the Chargers are basically stopping the run. Austin Eckler still running the ball. Man, this game may come down to whoever scores last. There's Herbert looking over the middle, finds his guy, and that's going to be a first down. Some of the highlights on the defensive side of the ball, like we talked about, we haven't said Alex Bond's name for very much. And of course, as soon as we say that, there he is to make the play. He got beat, but he does cover up on the play and keep them from getting any more return yards. But we haven't seen him do anything else really significant in this game and in this season lately. But we have seen number 34 Jackson make a lot of plays. We have seen Littleton making some great plays. Of course, Max Crosby has been a guy who in any given play can get back into the backfield and get a sack. And so, boom, speaking of sacks, there we go. This is not Max Crosby. This is Cleveland Farrell, who we spent a second overall, I believe, draft pick on him. We got to see some return on that guy for sure. That's the end of the third quarter, but the Raider defense has played well as a unit, but Gruden has said he's still not exactly where he wants to be there. He wants, again, a lot of speed in the linebacker core, mostly to be able to play the edge. Again, we're playing a 3-4, and Cantrell has that speed, but he just hasn't been a guy, and that's going to be a touchdown by number 86, who gets the catch from Herbert and takes the the Los Angeles Chargers, and gives them the lead 21-14, and now the pressure is on the Raider offense to score with a doesn't look like 100% Josh Jacobs and a rookie who has who's made some good passes, but also threw an interception to this very opportunistic defense. And there we see Brian Edwards. He tries to get up, but he can't, and he's injured. And we would learn later in this game that Brian Edwards does not return in this game. Their injury does appear to be serious. There's a pass over the middle to DeValve for a 20-yard catch, and there he is. You see Brian Edwards. He will not return in this game. Saban now is looking to see who he's going to go to. We really just have one. Actually, we do have two, but we do find Ruggs, and immediately Ruggs erases any doubt about the passing game being hampered. A pass, catch, and touchdown. After Brian Edwards goes down, Henry Ruggs is going to need to step up and make a difference, because Brian Edwards, if he's going to miss time, and it's potential that he will, that's going to leave basically short receivers. Maybe Carl Grayson, I don't know how tall he is, but mostly that leaves Ruggs and Hunter Renfrow. Now, Renfro's been playing good, and he has, had sure hands and made some really good plays, had some big games. So maybe that'll be all right. But man, if we lose Brian Edwards for the length of time, certainly we hope not. Maybe just one game or two or something. I don't know, but I get the feeling it's going to be a bad one. So 1st and 10 now. LaMarcus Joyner comes up. Also a guy we hadn't said a whole lot. His name a whole lot lately. Actually, yes, we have. I think he had a couple interceptions in the game in a couple games ago. So 2nd and 5. Let's just stick with the game. This is a close one. Fourth quarter. 3 minutes left. The score is tied. 2nd and 5. The Raider defense need to come up, and that's Max Crosby, who dives for his life and gets the sack. Unbelievable. That dude jumped from the free throw line to get all the way in and to trip up Herbert. Unbelievable. There's the catch by Austin Eckler in the backfield, and that's going to be 4th and 10, and that's going to give the Raiders a chance. Jackson comes up and makes the play. There's the 3rd tackle of the day, and that's going to give the rookie a chance to come in and save the day. Now, we watched him throw the game away literally in Pittsburgh. We watched him come back, play well against Patrick Mahomes, and now he's got a 2-minute drill where he can go down and win this game with a field goal or a touchdown. Can he take care of the ball without one of his top receivers? He does find Renfrow, who does get the catch and holds on. Renfrow again holding on with sure hands. Was that Renfrow? Wait a minute. That might not have been Renfrow. That might have been the tight end. And that's a catch over to Josh Jacobs. Puts them in field goal range, and so they're in good shape to start running the ball here. Give the ball to Josh Jacobs. There he is. And they try to smash him, but he holds on, doesn't fumble it. Timeout by the Chargers. And so the Raiders looking to milk the clock. Give the ball to Josh Jacobs, who cuts inside Gets a few extra yards, but not much. So that's going to be a 3rd down, I believe, and 4. We really need to get the 1st down here if we really want to seal the deal. And that's a big play, big run up the middle, and a smash by Josh Jacobs. Tells him no, sir. And that's going to be a 1st down and goal. Jacobs on the outside, and they get him behind the line. And so 2nd and goal on the 10-yard line. 4th quarter, 25 seconds left in the game, and they're looking to pass the ball. Saban looks like he thinks he can run it. He can. It clears it out, and that's going to be the touchdown by your boy Saban. Oh man, that's a big play for him. That's going to help his morale. That's going to pump him up just a little bit. That's a good touchdown play by Saban. It is a pass play that was covered deeply. Very interesting. You see Saban's running that direction. There is a receiver there. That receiver runs and clears out, and the defender follows him and just leaves Saban there to make the touchdown, potential game-winning play on that one. Here's the 4th down and 4th quarter, 10 seconds left, 1st and 10. They go for it. We know not to count our eggs before they hatch. We've seen weirder things this season. And that's almost a sack. And no, number 87, Lazard, does not come down with it. And here's the last play of the game. Chargers go throw up a pair and they miss, and that will do it for you, ladies and gentlemen. The Chargers fall to the Las Vegas Raiders 28-21 in a thriller. That's a great game right there. Just 2 good teams who know each other extremely well, playing very well. Saban shows up, makes a big play. Key injury in this game. We've already lost one of our key offensive linemen. We got to check in on Brian Edwards to see where he is. Over 100 yards rushing, 224 yards passing. Solid game by the Vegas Raiders. Aside from that interception in the first half, the offense played extremely well. Saban looked really good, although his quarterback rating, what is his quarterback rating? I guess we'll see here in just a minute. Completed 66% of his passes. Doing pretty good. There it is. Saban his rating was 116, 14 for 21, 235 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And that 1 interception probably really hurt him. Other than that, a very solid game by Clifton, and the scramble for the touchdown to seal the deal will excite this Raider Nation. Josh Jacobs, 20 carries this time, only 73 yards. Last 3 games, he's only gotten about 70 yards per game. Henry Ruggs, most targeted, gets 2 touchdowns, 84 yards in this particular play, in this particular game. And good stuff. Raiders come away with the W. We like it. I believe this is going to put us into the playoffs. LaMarcus Joyner with the most tackles there, and there's Bonds making tackles, just not knocking down the passes. So I believe Bonds will still lead the team in tackles. So yes, that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Man, fun stuff. Stick around for the preview of the next game, or if you choose not to, I will see you when I see you. This your boy. Peace out. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the preview of week 16 for the Las Vegas Raiders Madden NFL 21 franchise here on Pastor Games 2. Here are a few players that need to be upgraded. Henry Ruggs, after a great game, does get some love in the player upgrades. You see, we upgraded slot. That catching traffic is going to be big, and we see he has a superstar trade. So far, Trayvon Mullen, who's played really well despite that 79 overall, does get an upgrade here as well. Kind of weird. He got a big upgrade on man coverage, although he's the guy that kind of stood there and let that guy get the catch in this game. So you gotta do better, my friend. Cleveland Farrell does get an upgrade to 76. Foster Moreau, who has been a great receiver despite the 72, does get a nice upgrade. We're looking forward to more from Foster Moreau. General manager has something to tell us, and that's just what we thought. We are in the playoffs after that win, and a congratulations. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Assistant GM. I appreciate your congratulations. And we tell the team, and the team gets hype. Oh, and then just like that, we look at the injury, and there we are. Brian Edwards looks like he's going to be out for 7 weeks. We're in week 16, so that could very well be the rest of the season, especially in the playoffs. Brian Edwards has a big loss for us, and that's going to mean that somebody's going to have to step up. We're not in a position to pick up a receiver. Can't trade. Our cap is not very good. And so we're going to have to go with what we have. And so we're going to see what that looks like as we get ready to face the Dallas Cowboys in this week. We play against them. Defensive coordinator telling us about DeMarcus Lawrence and how we're going to have to worry about that dude. And of course, you always have to worry about number 21, Ezekiel Elliott, who is it's just a force to deal with when it comes to running the ball. And so here's a look at the Dallas team. Dak Prescott is in the house, feeling good about stuff on the uptick, and so Ezekiel Elliott also top running back. Amari Cooper is out in this game. He's injured, and so we're not the only team struggling with injuries on our offense. But that offensive line, you got Tyron Smith, Connor Williams there. Looks like, well, maybe we may be able to get, no, the interior may be a little weak if we come on one side, but ultimately that line looks pretty good, especially if they run to the right or to the outside. Marcus Lawrence, you got to deal with the right end. The defense may not be so scary. They don't look so scary. Well, the linebackers are fast. And then, of course, you got a Wouzier in the squad. So, I don't know. This is a team who can score without Amari Cooper. They may not be as dangerous as they were, but we'll see how it all plays out. Hopefully, you join us in that one for the next week. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on the latest. And I will see you when I see you. This is your boy. Peace out.